I'm Peggy,
I'm Heather.
and we're starting a podcast. uh, so we're very new at this. Heather, why don't you start by telling us about you?
Um, I'm single and I'm paying too much in rent. But I'm in marketing and I'm in Austin, Texas.
Mhm.
Um, like I mentioned, I'm in marketing. And I have a guinea pig, which you can't see, but it's behind me. Um, and I like to paint sometimes. So that's a little bit about me. Not much going on here.
All right. So about me, okay, I am 47. I have been married for 27 years this year.
So
Uh,
crazy.
yeah, I know. Four kids, all grown. So I'm also in marketing and sales. So lots of fun that way. Um, and well, gosh, I like to cook. That's one of my favorite things.
Cooking.
Yeah, I know. See, you couldn't get bored like two women that are so different.
And I have no kids. And I'm 41 with no kids, no boyfriend, no husband, never been married. But yes, you're 100% right, Peggy.
Yeah, very different. And I'm Canadian. I live in London, Ontario. Well, outside of London, but Ontario, Canada. Kind of in the country. So, and I have a dog and a cat. Cat is very old, so we'll see how long she's around for. And well, I've got a dog who's the biggest wimp ever. I had to turn the TV on for him so I could come into the office because it's really windy and he's afraid of the wind blowing.
That's funny.
So yeah, I had to turn the TV on so he wouldn't sit there and shake and cry.
So I had a dog once and she ended up becoming deaf,
Oh,
which was a blessing in disguise because when it had thunderstorms and lightning and all that, she didn't jump all over me.
all right, all right. I at one point had a dog that was afraid of umbrellas. I don't know. Dogs are weird. Dogs
Yeah.
are weird. So now it is odd. I'm sure people are wondering, okay, if you're in Austin and Texas,
Yeah.
United States, and I'm here in Ontario, Canada, how do we even know each other? Um, should we tell them?
So Peggy was trying to sell me on some stuff when I was at one of my numerous companies. And I just fell in love with her person. I never bought from her, but I loved her personality. And I actually saved her phone number in my cell, and I just would randomly start calling her, and we became friends. We've never met each other in person.
Nope. No.
But we've been friends now for what, 2 years, 3 years, something like that.
Oh, it's 3 or 4 because I was at well, I don't want to mention companies because I don't want anybody to get mad, but yeah, it's because
It's been a while.
well, because I my mom got sick 3 years ago, so it was a couple years before that, so could be 5. But it
Oh
was
my God. Yeah.
yeah, it was the funniest thing though because she our way of getting attention was to send a video and you'd write a little sign and say hey and then you
I loved it. I loved it.
send this video and an email and people would call you and whatever, but Heather called and she's like, first of all, it was the funniest conversation because she was really excited.
Always excited.
So yeah, and then I was like, that is the most amazing phone call ever. And I went and because all calls were recorded, so I went and got my boss, and I'm like, you have to listen to this. Well, Heather has some
Language.
language. Yes, yes, yeah, yeah. You would say you're fluent in at least 2 languages.
They say people who cuss are the smartest people. So I will go with that.
All right.
Never said that.
I cuss a lot too, but I had never met anybody that taught me.
Till now.
um, so yeah, that's where we're coming from, and I think we just decided that doing a podcast was a good way to connect. I think there's a lot of people out there looking for connections, and I mean, we have really entertaining conversations.
We really do. So yeah, I proposed it to you because I'm like, we talked the other night for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And I was like, Peggy, if people could just hear our conversations, they would laugh. And then this became Life Unfiltered. And
Yes.
we're going to be talking about different things, sex, work, politics. We're going to be talking about a lot of things. Whatever is on our mind, whatever we want to talk about. So I have hair in my mouth. So yeah, but yeah, Peggy and I we've clicked ever since I spoken to her on the phone. I will say, if anybody's out there who's a salesperson, do what Peggy did, which is send those videos. Like, it really captivated me, and I called her up immediately. It was like, I'm interested.
Yeah.
And I just fell in love with her personality.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people either really like my personality and other people don't care for it. So I've had
I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's if and you know what I always say? It's like, if I'm not your cup of tea, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Because different personalities, different people, we all have different things that we're looking for or want or whatever it may be. It's like dating, right? But it's definitely one of those things like, you don't like me, okay?
Yeah.
And there are times I don't like other people, so it's
not
fine.
wearing your sign. You're not wearing the sign. Please like me.
I gave that up in like high school because you can't make everybody happy and you can't make everybody like you. And that's one thing that with our relationship is that it's just so easy.
Yeah.
It's just, we just talk. I don't know, like, we might have a difference of opinions, but I don't ever think actually, I don't know. Do we ever have a difference of opinion?
Maybe when we're talking healthcare, but that's, I think, the difference between Canadian and US healthcare.
So Canada has no health, like, they don't have to pay for premiums and all this stuff. In America, we do, but there's ups and downs on both sides, and we will talk about that at another time. But I need to get to Canada.
Did you see the video I sent you today?
I did. It was kind of like, I thought it was funny. So she sent me this video about how did it go again?
Oh, it's Donald Trump being indicted. Hang on, let's see if I can bring up
it was cute. I was just kind of, I get annoyed by his voice. So, but I will say, I do like it when he pronunciates words, which I do often myself, but he's like the president and he's always saying that he has like the biggest IQ on the planet and stuff like that. Like he's Einstein or something. So if you guys, anybody listening to this, if you're a supporter of Trump, you may not want to listen to this.
You know what? As long as he's not my prime minister, or
I'm jealous. Like, I mean, when he got elected, I mean, I'm sure I know all the other, I had friends in the UK, friends in Germany, and they were like, you guys are all stupid. And I was like, I didn't vote for him. I did not.
I don't know what I would have had to do, because I mean, I liked Hillary.
I voted for Hillary. I voted for Obama, and then I voted for Hillary.
Yeah.
I think my only, like, even with Biden right now, like, he's so old. Like, we need to get some fresh blood, somebody young. And I'm a Democrat. Well, my dad says I'm kind of like, he thinks I'm independent because I do agree with some things that are Republican and then some things that are Democrat. But I mean, obviously abortion, I'm like, fuck Republicans on abortion.
Yeah.
But with, like, I just feel like a Biden, I mean, he's good, whatever. I mean, he's doing his best he can. Because when you really think about it, presidents really don't have any say in America. You have to go through Congress, House, Senate, whatever it is. And they can't just do whatever the hell they want, you know? So, but I feel like Biden is just getting, he's 80. Like,
okay, but we've got a young prime minister and it isn't going much better for us.
Really?
Yes. Oh, we are more in debt than we have ever been. Ever. Like I should look up the numbers. I'll look them up at some point and we'll talk about it. But we are so far in debt because he hands out money, and now they're raising our taxes. Gas today went up 15 cents a liter because of
How
gas.
much are you paying for gas then?
Well, we pay per liter, so I think there's what 4 liters to a gallon, and we pay a buck. I don't know. I haven't bought gas in a while. It's
Because you never leave your house.
I never leave my house.
I'm the same way. It will take me about 3 months to fill up my car. But I think here, I filled it up, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks ago, and I think it was like $2.89 a
Okay.
gallon.
A gallon. Okay, yeah, ours is way more. Hang on. And you got to remember, you're getting most of your gas from us down the pipeline anyway, right?
Well, and I'm in Texas though, so Texas is big on oil and gas. Like, so
Let me go find it. I'll
Vegas is paying like $4.99.
so today,
Because I'm from Vegas. Oh, which by the way, everybody, I didn't tell you that. I'm from Vegas initially.
uh,
But
gas
Vegas
price
is $4.99.
today, and these are the cheap fuel. So it's Gas Buddy I use. So let's go for regular fuel, not the premium. You're looking at about $1.19 per liter.
That's nothing. I don't know what per
Per
liter.
liter.
I don't know
So
what that means.
okay, so liters to gallons. Um,
Oh, I found the video. Hang on.
And I just can't hide it.
The Trump video.
oh, you want to share it? Can we do it? Hang on, I can share it on mine, and I know it's here. So, all right, and oh, hang on.
I'm so indicted.
Okay, I got to back it up, and then I'll do a share of the screen. Let's make this nice and big though. And share screen. Oh, this is horrible. We are horrible humans because this is too funny.
You know, I swear to God, if we could get Obama back in the office, I would so vote for him again.
Right? Okay, so let's hit play.
I'm so indicted. And I just can't hide it. I go to jail and I don't like it. I'm so indicted. And I just can't hide it. I know. I am so screwed.
I love it. I just think that's hilarious.
It is. One thing I always say about Trump though is, does he not have any other suits?
Maybe he just likes that one. It's less work to hang on,
Well, I saw a TikTok where he has to wear diapers because he has a tendency to poop himself.
oh. All right. So he's gonna go into a big, meeting with a bunch of, foreign
Well, I
leaders.
guess what happened, I saw it on TikTok, and it was this guy who used to work on The Apprentice. And he
Okay.
said that anytime like they would put a word out like on the little machine thing that he has to read from or whatever, if he couldn't pronounce it, he'd get so mad and he would like shit himself.
Okay. That's maybe it's just to insult everybody in the room. Like, oh, I don't like that. So
Who knows? Who knows? But we'll get off of politics for now. But
all right. 3.79 liters to a gallon, and we are paying $1.20 in gas. So our gas is $4.55 a gallon.
well, you're cheaper than Vegas.
Cheaper than Vegas. There's that.
You want me to send you some oil or gas, whatever?
Yeah, because they're gonna send it back, please, right?
I mean, I seriously just don't. Well, I mean, I think a lot of the reason why Texas is so cheap in gas is because we do. Like Houston, for instance, is like a big gas thing. So I think that's a reason. But I'm very much like you. My car is a 2018. Mazda CX-5, and I have not even hit 13,000 miles yet.
Wow.
That's how little I drive. And when I did drive, I mean, I worked like when I had to go into the office, it was pretty close. And if it wasn't, I still didn't burn that many miles, obviously. And then COVID happened. But yeah, my car is like, it's going to be paid off in November now. Like, yeah, November.
And it's still like a brand new car. Nice.
Yeah, I could sell it and possibly get a new one, but and take the money I got from the car and then basically pay off a new car. But I'm like, I love my Mazda, and until they put in that parallel parking thing, because I suck at parallel parking. And I love Mazda though. So until they incorporate that parallel, you just hit a button, say, okay, parallel park for me, I won't get a new car.
Yeah, but then you have to ask yourself, if it ever does hit somebody, if your car hits somebody, are you liable or is the manufacturer liable?
If we're in a car accident?
Yeah, if your car accidentally or somehow hits one of the vehicles that you're parallel parking around.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I just hope it's smart enough to not hit another car. But again, my Mazda doesn't have that. So like when people are like, let's go downtown Austin, which I don't have any friends really out here. I'm always like, I got a parallel park.
Yeah.
And I've actually asked strangers to park my car for me. Kid you not.
Seriously?
Swear to God, I've done it twice. One time was stupid because I left my purse, my cell phone, everything in the car. But the girl looked innocent and sweet. And I was having issues with parking. And I was like, do you know how to, and I just jumped out of my car and I was like, excuse me, ma'am, do you know how to park? Like parallel park? And she said, yeah. And I said, can you please do it for me? And she did.
That's hilarious.
But if like I had my cell phone, my purse, she could have like robbed me and took everything, right? Like, I don't know. And then another time, I was having issues again and I saw a guy and I just said, hey, can you help me? Can you parallel? And he did it. This time though, I did take my cell phone and my purse out. But
wow. That's crazy. Okay. I had to learn how to parallel park. And then I had to teach my children.
What about your husband?
Oh no, my husband's not the
parallel parker.
He's a great he's a great driver, but he's not the teach your kids to drive husband. No. I had to teach them all the basics and then they would drive with him for practice, but no, I had to teach them first.
Yeah, like in Vegas, we had to go through the parallel testing. It makes no sense to me because in Vegas, you really don't need to learn how to parallel park.
Okay.
You really don't. Like,
I've never been.
For the most part, everything is like parking garages or whatever.
Okay.
Valet, whatever it may be. But I did learn it for like that minute. And I don't know how I did it. My mom is like the worst driver though. Like she used to drive with 2 feet. I don't know if she still does it, where her foot is on the brake
but did she learn how to drive on a standard? Like a stick?
Oh, no, I don't know how to drive stick.
Really?
Oh yeah, no, I can't learn. I know, my ex-boyfriend, Amando, tried to teach me and I think he was about to have a heart attack.
So the place that I was working when I met you, my boss had a Jeep, like standard stick shift, right? I was so excited because I'm like, because
I don't know if anybody, like if they listen to this, because I heard stick has been completely off the grid for cars.
Yeah, they got rid of it. Like you can't buy it. So I was really excited because it's been a while since I got to drive a stick, and it's a little different. Like you drive differently. And
the clutch, the brake, and the gas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's not like punching.
But it kind of feels that way. Yeah. It's like it feels good. So and I was the only one in the office other than my boss that knew how to drive stick. So anytime anybody had to run out, and so he's like, he'd like, oh, just take my Jeep, and nobody else could go. So I got to leave the office a lot.
Awesome.
Because I could drive stick and it was great. I was like, you know, because it was like open and it was really cool. I was
Saw
like,
this TikTok video where these guys were trying to steal a car, but it was stick shift. And they didn't know how to use the stick shift. So what ended up happening, the guy's like at a gas station and the guy's like jumping and they're like, yeah, but then they didn't know how to use it. So what they ended up doing was jumping out of the car and running. So I would say getting a stick shift car might be a good
deterrent. Yeah.
Yes, safety.
Like it's an anti-theft device. What the hell is that? I mean, it's like, put some cassette tapes in there. Your music is safe. Your stereo is safe. Just put some cassettes.
Even CDs are gone. Like my Honda Civic, I totaled it back in 2018.
Mhm.
I will say I miss having my CDs. I'm not a big Spotify person. I'm not this. I don't understand Spotify that much because it's like I say I want to listen to this song and then it gives me something else. But I miss my CDs. And I have a whole book of CDs. And I just miss being able to like put a CD in, and because my Mazda doesn't have a CD player, right? It's like everything that I grew up on is gone.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So my husband has a CD collection. Because
Like me.
well, probably a little bit more extreme than yours. He has about 9,000 CDs because he's OCD about collecting. So my garage actually has a wall
Of CDs.
Of CDs.
Now you're gonna have to take a picture of that.
Yeah, but he doesn't. Yeah, I will. But he doesn't actually listen to the CDs. He takes all the CDs and he puts them onto the computer. Like he rips them. So they're all in MP3. And then he takes thumb drives. He loads the thumb drives with 128 gig or 256 gig of music. And he sticks that in the truck and there's always music. And we never have commercials.
I use like OneDrive. Like, I guess I could do that. That would just take so much time.
Oh, he loves doing it though. Like that's recreation for him.
So should I mail him my CD collection?
Yeah, there you go. He also has it all documented. So he knows exactly where things are in his organization. It's
CD collection is
Pardon?
I consolidated all my CDs because I didn't want to have like actual CD cases anymore.
Yeah.
And like a CD rack, especially since even my laptop doesn't even have a CD DVD thingy.
Yep.
So I put them all in here. And what I did was took the covers out.
Yep.
And then the CD. So everything correlates with one another. And if I ever wanted to sell them, I could just get CD cases again.
Yeah, you can buy the individual cases.
Yeah, this is my jam.
That's your jam, huh? Favorite
Again,
CD?
I don't really know how to play them because like I don't have a CD player or a DVD. I mean, I guess I can buy one that connects to the laptop. But then it's like I wanted to blast music and I don't have these fancy speakers.
You don't really have fancy speakers anymore.
I don't know.
They make everything so much smaller now. I mean, you can get like so much smaller. You can get the same amount of music that my husband has with his 13-inch subwoofers. And I mean, he's got 4 of them. They're massive. It's like having coffee tables everywhere. They're speakers, but they're like coffee tables. Like they're huge. And it makes a lot of noise, but completely no purpose because you can get little boxes, like just a little one.
Yeah, I need to get those. I need to get one again, the DVD thingies.
Yeah.
Like that I can put it in and maybe even burn them then, like what your husband's doing. But
yeah. Well, we actually go and we'll buy because he burns out CD players so fast, like for the computer, like the CD-ROMs. So he actually buys from places that tear apart computers and stuff like that. He'll buy 10 of them at a time. Yeah, because he's gonna burn them out and he knows it. So we've got a little stack in a closet of CD-ROMs so he can continuously do this.
wow.
Yeah, that's commitment, right?
Yeah, I quit buying CDs once I got my Mazda. But the only CDs I would buy was Eminem, Justin Timberlake. And that was it. But then I quit buying. And I don't even buy the music online because I feel like it's going to suck up all the storage on my phone.
Mhm.
I'm so old school, I guess. Like, I still don't even understand that. Like, so if I buy Eminem's newest CD, let's just say hypothetically, how does that work on my phone? Like, how much store? Anyway, I'm still like,
They've compressed it all. So they compress the music down. So it's really small. You can fit a lot on your phone.
really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I just watch the stuff on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, I subscribe to YouTube so that way I don't have commercials.
See, I'm so don't know if I should say this, but I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, no, I'm pretty cheap.
You're cheap. Yeah.
Well, I'm frugal. Like, the way I was raised, like, my dad's an accountant
Mhm.
and pretty stern on money based on his bringing up. But
I get it. I get it. I'm frugal, but that's because I had 4 kids and they were hungry.
oh, did you ever return those dresses? Did you ever get those dresses for your daughter's wedding?
I did.
Did you keep them all?
Yeah, they were great. I switch them out and I use them for, my shows too. So, I mean, we'll talk about that next episode.
I think I would love to know what your other show is.
Yeah. We'll talk about that next episode. So tune in and we're gonna say goodbye on this podcast for right now.
Nice meeting everybody. If you're watching.
All right, talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.